My name is Russell Hess, and I'm a lobbyist for the laborers union in St. Paul, but I live in Plainview, Minnesota, in Wabasha County. And got a couple of comments. One is, I love what you're saying about competition. Plainview, maybe unfortunately for CenturyLink, I used to be a CenturyLink DSL customer in Plainview. HBC installed fiber to the home in Plainview this year. Having more competition and more options in Plainview has absolutely improved the service and options for people in town. Within the 4 houses right around me in Plainview, we have someone who's getting their internet from Dish Network, somebody who's getting it from CenturyLink, and somebody who's getting it from HBC. And we've all figured out what works best for us. So after my second comment, if you could comment on how we do that in even smaller towns in Plainview, how do we build an infrastructure that multiple providers share? Because I think HBC brought their own infrastructure to town. They brought their own fiber. They're not using the same DSL lines that CenturyLink has in the ground in Plainview. That seems inefficient to have 3 different providers in town all bringing their own infrastructure. Or maybe not.
What do you pay?
Those guys have to decide how to, those guys will decide how to make money on it.
What are you paying per month?
For 70 megabit service to my home, I pay $49.99.
Oh my God. We're paying that for 15.
That's what I was paying before for my DSL. But here's what I want. There's always disappointment when your project doesn't get funded. So I have a press release here from DEED. And these are just some of the projects that got funded. They're not happening in big cities. There's one in rural Freeborn County that hooked up 43 households and 1 business. They got $149,000 out of this last round of funding. There's one that did in Swift County that hooked up 500 jobs are expected to be created over the next few years related to farming, home-based startups. Half of the county's 800 farms are in the project area. So I think the intent of the grant money is actually going to they're actually funding projects that are asked to. They said here that there were 44 applications for funding totaling 29 million in requests. So I bet there's more apps and more money asked for if they knew there was more money available. But I think the intent is getting done. I love the bipartisan nature of this issue. I have Democrat and Republican friends that we lobby up there who are really excited about it in greater Minnesota. I think it's a great thing for us. Just bring us more money.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go here, here, and there, right here.
First of all, thank you Representative Davids and Representative Crushing for coming down here, making the drive, and the 2 folks at the table there. I'm Thomas Trias. I live in rural Spring Grove. I'm on Spring Grove School Board, and I work for a construction company. And full disclosure, I'm running against Greg, so we're going to have a good competition next year. But first of all, I wanted to say we are extraordinarily lucky in Spring Grove because we've had some visionary leadership from someone in this room who's invested in broadband in our area, in hardwired broadband, in fiber. And so we're able to provide fiber to all of basically our entire school district, which is townships and the town of Spring Grove. So we're very lucky. But I look outside of our communities, and they're not so lucky. And to me, this is the 21st century equivalent of electrification, right? So it's not like 10 years from now we're going to look back and say, why did we electrify this country? You know? But so I think fiber or broadband in general is going to be a hot issue 10 years. We're going to need it 10 years, 20, and 100 years from now because the internet, let me tell you folks, is not going away. So I did want to